Hi everyone, I thought today we'd do a bit of a standing class, so extra focus on the legs, although we will be working the whole body obviously as we always do. But definitely standing up. If you want a chair you might need that for balance, it's up to you, see how you get on. I'm also going to be using a big block to stand on, so if you don't have a block you can use a large book. If it's slippy, be very careful, and also something that will slide along the carpet or the floor. So either socks or a newspaper. I've got a plastic bag, just something that's going to move. So once you've gathered all those things together, we can get going. So I'll start with a bit of warm-up, just doing some shoulder rolls. So find a nice stance, either legs squeezed together, toes pointing outwards, bum engaged, drawing tummy button to spine, thinking about Pilates breath in through the nose, nice and wide and full to the sides and back of your ribs, and out through slightly pursed lips. And then just get those shoulders moving. So little shoulder circles to start with. 3. And then hands on your shoulders. Same thing. Getting that movement a little bit wider. We're only opening up today, so we're going one direction only. Taking the shoulders back, around and down. And then making sure you're not going to hit anything. And I might get the chair, so I'll step forward. Arms by your sides. And just make those nice shoulder circles as wide and as large as you're happy to, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. That's it. Try not to shift, so I don't want any arching of the back. Keep everything engaged. And 2. And 1. And then we're going to step to the side. So step to the side, reach over and centre. Side, reach and centre. And reach. So you're keeping your knee over your toes. And again, trying not to hit anything. And over and back. And over and back. And then let's go the other way. So lunge, knee over toes, and back, over, and back, and over, and back, and over, and back. Final time, over, and back. Fab. Talking about the knee tracking, let's add a little bit of balance into things. So I'll step off the black mat so you can see my feet. And we're going to lead with the knee forward so it comes over the toes, and then peel the foot back down again and opposite side. And as you do that, you're aiming to keep your hips as still as possible. So you're squeezing the bottom and leading with the knee. I'll turn sideways, so hopefully it'll look good. If it doesn't, just do as I say and not as I do. Peeling the foot down, so using the whole of the foot, coming onto the toes, peeling it back, keeping tummy button engaged, glutes bottom engaged, hips facing forward. Final time this way. Then let's add some balance into that. So peeling forward, up, change sides. And as we do that again, no hitching of the hip. Back the other way, up, down. Peel forward, up, down, and back. And forward, up, down, and back. That's it. So all the time, keeping the shoulders down, tummy button engaged. Oh, I went wrong there, can't do everything at once. Rubbish multitasker. Look of concentration in my face, no doubt. And again. And then let's speed it up. So all the time, tummy button to spine, shoulders down, squeezing the bum. Trying to think about where your knee is going. Trying not to hitch in the hips. Just up, down, getting that leg joint working. That's it. And 5, 5, and 4, and 4, and 3, looking good. And 2, 2, and 1, and 1. Lovely, well done. Take your legs nice and wide apart, hands behind head. So if you've got any problems with your knees, just keep things really small. So let's bend to start with and squeeze the bum to stand. Bend and squeeze to stand. And bend, squeeze to stand. And bend, squeeze to stand. And bend, squeeze to stand. If we can, go lower, take your toes off, squeeze the bum to stand, and bend. Go as low as you can, squeeze the bum to stand. Down, heels off, squeeze the bum to stand, and down, heels off, squeeze to stand. So obviously if this is too much, just keep it small, or you can just perhaps come up and down, getting some more work through the ankles. The final time, down, squeeze to stand. Wonderful. I'm going to do the same thing. I'll just get this chair out of the way for the moment. Forward lunges. So, going to step forward, bend the knee, skim the ground if you can for 10, 9, 8. Of course, if you want to hold on to that chair for balance, please do, and don't go all the way down if it's too much. And I've lost count, so let's do 2 more, 2 and 1. Stay down, arms out in front. And we're just going to rotate the ribs round, opening the arms out so you're getting a bit of rotation in the upper body. Hips and front legs still facing forward. And squeeze the ribs back. And again, breathing in to open. And breathing out to close. In and close. Final time, in and close. Then we'll do the other side. So step forward and we'll lunge for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 and 2. Final time, kneeling. Arms out, and we'll open and do that rotation. So breathing in and breathing out to squeeze. So shoulders down as you breathe in. The ribs are rotating, your arms going where your ribs are going, and then you can add a little extra stretch of the arm, obviously, if you want to. And back. And again. Breathing in to open. And breathing out to close. Final time. Hips stay facing in front of you. Just the upper body and the arms opening out, getting a lovely stretch and squeezing in. And then come to standing. So I'm going to grab the chair, just because I'm going to be working side on for you. And in this section you're going to need the block or the book. It will make life a lot easier. So place the block down. You can work against the wall if you wish. If you don't have a chair, no worries at all. So I'm going to stand on the block. It's not essential for this first one because we're just going to do bum squeezing. But just if you're against the wall, I find having my toes pointing away and squeezing my inner thighs really helps get that bottom connection and gets all the glute muscles working. So from here, as you breathe out, think squeezing from the hip joints just to squeeze the bottom together and hold it for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. And again, squeeze it 100%, and you shouldn't feel any tucking under or any odd things happening. And release. And squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. And again, squeeze it. As you squeeze, have a think. Did both sides fire at the same time, or was one a little bit lazy? If it was, just put a little bit of brain power into the lazy side to get it firing. And again, squeeze and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So you want, on the next one, working on hamstring curls, to stand just with one leg on the block and bring the other leg up in line. You see, so hopefully hips are stable. I'm going to turn to the side and then I'll turn to the back for the second set. So you want to squeeze the bum, about 50% effort from the bum squeeze exercise that we did, and then you're just going to bend the knee so you get the hamstring firing for 10 and 9. And you're trying to aim the heel towards the middle of your bottom. Might go a bit wonky, but it's all about the intent from your mind to your body. That's it. And 5. So you feel both legs working. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. So you have to stand really tall. Reset yourself up, think 50% bottom squeeze, the other foot's dangling, and then bend for 10 and 9. Take any tension away from your shoulders. Still thinking tummy button to spine to get those abs activated. Your foot is just dangling at the end of your leg. You're having to work the standing leg and you're working the hamstrings on the bending leg. And I think that's 3 and 2 and 1. And if you want to, come off the block just for a moment. Then coming back on, still one leg dangling. I'm going to do some hip hitching. It's obviously not a classical Pilates exercise, but strengthens all around the sides of our hips. We're just going to drop one hip so that foot goes to the ground and draw it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, shout when you feel the burn, 4, obviously if you can't reach the ground, don't worry, just allow it to go a little bit lower and back up in line. 2 and 1. Ooh, that burning sensation is very good for you. Change sides. So again, feet in line, hips straight, and then 10, 9, 8, don't grip any chair or anything, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gosh, let's go back to that first side. Definitely think my right side, or left as it's facing you, is weaker. So let's do another set for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. And again, one more time on the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Oh, come off. Lovely. So we can come back onto the block if you want, or work off the block. Face you so you can see. And you just bring your leg up so your knee's bent and you're resting your foot somewhere around your shin calf level. So you can start forward, think tummy button to spine, still thinking squeezing the bum, shoulders down. If you're holding on to something for balance, don't grip for dear life, just slightly resting. And we'll open the knee out to the side for 10 as we breathe out. Breathe in. 9, 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We hold it there and let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. And then change sides. So again, find a nice stance where you're supported, squeezing the bum, tummy button to spine, shoulders down, and open for 10. Breathe out. 9, 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it there, still squeezing the bum and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Well done. Then still coming back to the first leg, this time standing on the block. Do some more leg circles. So you want that loose leg to be free of the block, so you might need to stand slightly towards the edge. Just point it in front of you nice and loosely, and let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse direction. 8, 7. Still thinking, squeezing that standing leg so you're keeping upright, tummy button to spine. Yet again, multitasking, fail me, and 1. And then the other side. Pointing in front, squeezing the bottom on the standing leg. One way for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Fabulous. So I don't know about you, but the weather here today is all over the shop. We've had hail, snow, sunshine, so it's going dark and light. But hey, we work with what we've got. So if you have something slidey, now is the time. I'm going to come off the mat because it doesn't work on my mat at all. You want, if you want to hold on to something for balance, or if you're not feeling sure, please do so. have one leg on the slidey and one not. And you're going to bend both knees and you're just going to slide the leg on the slider out to the side. Think tummy button to spine, keeping the other leg really stable. So you're sliding out and drawing in. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it. Trying to keep the standing leg as stable as you can. The more tummy button to spine you have, the more control you'll feel. There's a little bit of wibbling going on, I can feel that, but you're fighting that. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Oh, that's quite hard. Let's try the other side. So bend the knees, think strong on the standing leg, shoulders relaxed, tummy button to spine, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So you're really trying to extend the leg away from you, keeping the standing leg as strong as you can. That's it. So those of you familiar with the Pilates equipment, the reformer, moving bed and springs, we do this on there. So it's a really good one for inner thigh. So think the inner thigh, drawing the leg in, and again, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and stand. Oh, just shake it out a little bit. Goodness me. So let's see if this will work. I'm going to use the chair. You might want to use a chair for balance. Stand with one leg near to the chair and the slider behind you. So as if you're going into a lunge position. And again, stretch that leg away. Think squeezing the bum on the standing leg. So you're taking that slider away, squeezing the bum. Your hips are facing forward. Quite hard, so you have to really focus on the bum of the standing leg. And 2, and 1. That is very hard. And again, it's another movement very often done on the reformer, standing off the reformer and one leg on the moving platform. So leg away, think squeezing the bum on the standing leg. That didn't work very well, did it? Still, you see warts and all. Really, if you press into the heel of the supporting leg. Oh, losing my slider. There we go, that's better. So you might have a few goes until you get it. But once it's done, it's really good work, especially for any runners out there, getting the bum and the hamstring working. And 2, and 1. Oh, good, well done. So let's then just loosen off, finish off, getting rid of that so I don't hit that. And again, let's just do some leg circles, wider now, not doing anything on or off the block, just loosening the hip joint. That's it, one more this direction. And 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, I'm falling over, and 2, not doing very well today, 1, and final time on the other side, so 6 in one direction, then 6 in the other, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reverse, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. So nearly there. Take your legs slightly wider apart, arms out to the side. We're going to do a standing saw. So as you breathe in, you're going to rotate to your left. Breathe out, nod your head, curl down like we did on the roll downs. Reach for your little toe, opposite back arm behind you, tummy button to spine to roll up and recenter. Come forward so I don't hit the wall. Breathe in to rotate. Breathe out, nod the head. Aim the front arm for the little toe. Your tailbone is going up the wall behind you. Breath in, breath out, peeling up to standing. Breathing in to rotate. Breath. So breathe in to rotate. Breathe out. Breathe in, restack. Breathe out to center, so we get a nice rhythm to the movement. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Final time. Breath in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And center. Then staying here, let's just reach down to your right. Arm comes up overhead. Underneath hand, if you can, make a little pointy end. Press away. One more. Breathing. 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 Reach. Press away. Final time. Down. Arm comes up, reach, hands together, pressing away, final time, breathing as you reach down, arm comes up, and reach, and press away. Thank you for working so hard, I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.